Hello everyone. This is a weekly recap. We're gonna talk about what happened last week and also what is happening next week. Okay, so for last week, we actually had a very nice week last week. It's a great rebound. Nasdaq having 6%, which is I think the best week that we had this year. And if you compare last week versus the week before, you'll see that we recovered almost most of the losses, I would say. Most of the losses were recovered last week. Uh, if you compare this for September, you will see that now September is still negative. And we talked before that September is normally a negative month. So we have to be careful about September. Just watch out if the statistics is true and that September is going to be negative. Now let's look in more details about last week, what happened last week. So we'll look at the what we call the candle chart. Each candle is a one-day candle. So you can see that the S&P 500 went up in each of the last 5 days. Okay, and you can see that now the S&P 500 is almost at all-time high, touching the all-time high that we had in August and in July. So next week is gonna be a very crucial week. If we manage to cross this two highs that we had before, then we are going to continue the direction upward. But if not, then we are going to have what we call a triple top, which is a very negative formation. It means the stock is going down. So we have to be careful about next week. One important thing that happened last week, which was the CPI result, it came on Wednesday, this day, and the day started very negatively and then ended positively. It started negatively because the CPI, the core CPI came at 3.2%, which is as per the expectation, but the monthly core CPI came at 0.3 versus expectation of 0.2, which was a little bit higher. So there was like a confirmation amongst all the market that the Fed is going to reduce by 0.25%, not 0.5%, because the inflation is not going down as expected, the core inflation. So the day started very negatively, and then the market call it, they like the clarity now that there is 0.25, not 0.5, and then started going up again. The market don't like to have unclarity, and then when it was clear to everyone that there is a 0.25 cut, then the market started to go up again. Now, what happened on Friday is that there is different dynamics that happened. Let's go to the market watch, the Fed market watch, and we see what happened. So this tracks the probability of 0.25 or 0.5% cut. And as we stand today now, there is a 50% chance for 0.5 cut and a 50% chance of 0.25 cut. That wasn't the case on Wednesday and Thursday. So you can see here on 12th of September, we had a 28% of 0.5 cut and 72% of 0.25 cut and 28% of 0.5 cuts. Now it is 50-50. So the market again is building in the expectation that it's going to be a 50-50 chance of 0.25 and 0.5% cut. And what we expect for next week is that if the Fed did as what they planned the 0.25 cut, maybe we'll get a negative day, and maybe this will affect the market in the coming week and the coming weeks as well. So we have to be careful that the rebound that we have seen last week, maybe it is not going to continue. Okay, you have to make a plan. What will you do if the Fed cut by 0.25, which is currently like this is what we expect, and the market went down, or if it's cut by 0.25 and the market went up, or if it cut by 0.5 and the market went up. So you have to make a plan for each of these scenarios, and you have to execute this plan on Wednesday. So next week is a very important week. You have to plan, you have to make a plan and execute this plan accordingly. Okay. I wish you a very profitable trade. Thank you.